there, it's Lamb at the Toy Temple, and today I thought I'd take a look at the Marvel Studios, the first 10 years Thor and Sif 2-pack from Thor the Dark World. Now, Thor's rocking kind of a gold look, but I want that Mjolnir. And then we have Lady Sif, who comes with 4 accessories, and that's quite a bit. Doubt she'll be able to hold all of them, but I haven't opened it up yet. On the back, it says, Thor side by side with his childhood friend Sif. Thor strikes down the marauders of Vanaheim, seeking to bring peace to the 9 realms. And with Sif, a longtime ally of Thor and a powerful Asgardian warrior, Sif battles with a double-bladed sword and a keen understanding of her enemies. On the side here, you've got Thor the Dark World, featuring the jerks who I think die in Thor Ragnarok. You got Jane, Malekith, Heimdall. Make a Marvel Legends of him. Not much more to look at, so let's open it up and take a look. And here's Thor and Sif out of the package. And first things first, Thor is very tall. Look at that size difference. I like the armor on Thor. Sif actually has some pretty unique features, and her outfit looks kind of nice, honestly. Thor's, the gold paint's a little bit smeary here and there. We're going to take a closer look at him, but first, let's take a closer look at Sif. So on Sif, I actually had to make her hold the shield like this. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, but that's how it is for me, and that's how it's going to always remain, because getting it on there was a little bit of a tough sell. She is able to hold this sword, and no throwing action. Not that I'd want that, but she looks good with it. Looks tough, you know. Her outfit, I think this is a pretty great outfit. I don't know a lot about Sif. The only thing I know about her is she was in Thor the Dark World, but I really like the outfit. The red with the silver looks excellent, and they did a lot with the silver. Shoulder pads look good, the gauntlets, little strips of red right there. And as far as the face looks, she's even got a little mole right there. And judging by the box, looks just like Sif. So they kind of nailed it on here. Of course, when it comes to female action figures, they do the same old, and I've complained endlessly about it. You know, no double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, ankle rockers, blah, blah, blah. You've heard me say it over and over. Upper torso movement, but lack of ab crunch. It's the same old song and dance, but it's not going to change anytime soon. If you're one of those types that just absolutely loves medieval action figures, find a Sif, because she actually has some nice chainmail and looks like she could fit in any medieval setting. And here's the... sheesh. He's very, very, very tall. Thor is enormous. Now, with Thor, you get a lot of gold paint, and for me, that's an instant 3 out of 5. This is the first time I've bought a Thor figure, and it's come with Mjolnir, which I love. Especially after watching Endgame, I'm especially hyped on that. I love how this Thor looks. It's a little thing. The gold paint's a little sloppy. Here and there, it's just kind of like, it looks like someone, like me, did it with a paint pen. And, you know, I appreciate the gold paint, but you gotta kind of do it a little nicer. Just a little bit splotchy here and there. Otherwise, he looks fantastic. The big flowing cape. Nothing on the back, but, you know, it's not cloth, it's just plastic, but it's not going to let him go very many places, I'll tell you that much. Getting through doors, kind of difficult when the cape is so solid. The likeness to Chris Hemsworth, pretty good. They've released other Thor figures, but this one is the first one I've owned with the long hair, and it looks relatively like him. He's got kind of a, I don't know, Neanderthal look going. Not the exact match, but pretty close. As far as articulation goes, he's got upper torso movement, no ab crunch, thigh swivel, double jointed knees underneath that knee pad, ankle rocker, ankle pivot, bicep swivel, shoulders. I'm not going to risk it. Do not go all the way around. His wrist goes 360, and there is a slight hinge on that wrist, but not like he could really use it because of the gauntlets. So it's a pretty solid Thor figure. Accessory-wise, we've got several things to look at. Over here, you've got the double-bladed sword, as mentioned on the back of the packaging, and they fit together pretty well. Kind of a medieval Darth Maul feel to it, don't you think? It's unpainted with a gray, but then you get to the handles, and it gives it kind of a brownish black. Looks good. I think it'll look good with her holding it. Then you've got this basic sword, which I think is about the same mold. Yeah, except they just decided to shrink it down and make it its own individual sword. And, you know, you just stick them with the pointy end. There you go. The shield, unpainted, unremarkable, little dinky. But it's nice to have an additional shield. I may actually pair it up with the Black Knight figure. Not too shabby, now that I'm looking at it. I wish it was silver, but you can't have everything. And of course we have Mjolnir, which... Well, I can't lift it. Thor's hammer, though, molded really well. It's got the nice angles to it, a little bit of black wash, some really nice silver paint to it. The hilt has those etchings. That way it's got the nice, you know, grip to it, silver at the base and the little string so you can spin it. It's not cloth, but, you know, I'm kind of happy that it's not. That way it's more durable and it doesn't wear out as easy. And here's your size comparison between Sif, Thor, and Loki. And this Loki was from our very, very first Hall of Toy Hauls, and he still scales pretty well. I'm not sure if Thor is really this tall compared to Loki, or if Chris Hemsworth is this tall compared to Tom Hiddleston. But, you know, it's just kind of, I don't know. I think the Thor toys are just too tall. So what do I think about the 2-pack? Well, the actress, Sif, this outfit, it's really great. A 4 out of 5. Looks like it could fit in any medieval theme. Even if you're not a Marvel Legends collector, it seems like a perfect, solid fit for anyone. Thor, though, does come with Mjolnir, does have gold paint. Doesn't look too much like Chris Hemsworth, but, you know, that long, flowing cape. I'd say 3.75 out of 5. He's got a lot of potential, but just not quite there for that 4. Now, Sif is definitely a 4 out of 5. I really, really like the outfit. I didn't know I'd like her more than Thor, but she looks cool. She really does. I really like this Sif. Not so much a fan of her in the movies, but this outfit is awesome. What do you think? Tell me in the comments below which figure you like more. Do you like Thor or do you like Sif? Let me know. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter, both at The Toy Temple. Hit like, share, subscribe, and remember, you're never too old to enjoy the things you love.